Good evening. We present the news summary. Campaigning for this week's presidential and National Assembly elections ends tomorrow at 7 a.m. as determined by the Elections Act. The Electoral Commission says that as per the Act, a candidate or an agent of the candidate or any political party or any person on the candidate's behalf shall, within 24 hours to the time the voting begins, not engage in non-authorized, including motorcade, rally or public meetings, stage shows, party or picnics. Such activities will not be allowed after 7 a.m. tomorrow until the announcement of the election results. Anybody found guilty of non-compliance with the law could be jailed up to 3 years imprisonment and a fine of 20,000 rupees. The Electoral Commission has published more voter statistics for the two elections starting this Thursday. These are details of the number of voters according to age and gender. The eligible voters for the presidential and National Assembly elections are aged between 18 years to 111 years, with more female voters than males. A total of 74,634 voters are eligible to take part in this year's election, 38,102 women and 36,532 men. 116 electoral officials received their certificates yesterday after completing a 6-day training at the Guy Morel Institute. Amongst the group, there are 33 electoral officers who will be in charge of the electoral stations. 83 deputy electoral officers will be in charge of the classrooms where voting will take place. Chief Electoral Officer Manuel Amsbury says the team of electoral officers is ready and well equipped to conduct the election.
All our electoral officers and deputies have been trained, and as part of the training, they've been trained as trainers as well, which means that after the training, they had to go back to their assistant electoral officers and deliver training. And yes, we are very confident with the level of training, their engagement, and we fully believe that they will be able to deliver.
There will be restrictions on the sale of alcohol from 8 p.m. on Friday, the 23rd October onwards. This includes the sale of alcoholic beverage in baka sheds, public bars, restaurants, and casinos. The restrictions will be lifted on Sunday, 25th October at 9 a.m. In hotels, guest houses, and other tourism establishments, restrictions on the sale of alcoholic beverage will be from 11 p.m. on Friday, 23rd October and end at 9 a.m. on Sunday, 25th October. Alcohol may be sold to guests of tourism establishments, but these may not be taken outside of their respective premises. In a joint press release, the Commissioner of Police, the Electoral Commission, and the Seychelles Licensing Authority has said that legal actions will be taken against anyone or licensee not respecting the restrictions. The observers of the Eastern Africa Standby Force Election Observer Mission is expected to be released from quarantine on Thursday in time to observe the first day of the special voting in designated polling stations. The observers are from Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, Sudan, and Uganda, and are members of the civil society sector, media, peace, and security. In their first press release, the international observers have commended the work of the Electoral Commission in ensuring an effective and smooth election process. The observers is also urging the candidates in the upcoming presidential and National Assembly elections to maintain respect and tolerance throughout the election process. They have also called on voters to actively engage and carry out their civic obligation and constitutional duty by voting in the elections. President Daniford has sent a congratulatory message to the newly re-elected Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. Mr. Ford says her party's remarkable victory is testimony to the utmost trust and confidence that the people of New Zealand places in her leadership. He adds that this was a news summary. Thank you for your attention.